Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 8 p.m. GMT. Welcome to ALFPL, where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. My name is Alf. I've still got a rash. It is not nice. We move. It is so great to be here on this Wednesday, day before Halloween. Day before Halloween. What a time. I'm a big fan of autumn. I'm a big fan of Halloween. I love it. I love this season. It is fantastic. So good to be here. We've got a lot to get through this evening. I've got to make sure I stick to my whiteboard. If you're out there listening along on YouTube, please give it a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. If you're watching on X, then give it a like and a repost, please. I am going to pin the stream to the top of my profile because that's what I do. Okay, so a couple of things. We're going to do a mug giveaway this evening at, yes, Wade Wilson, legend. Wade, we're doing a mug giveaway at 30 reposts on X tonight. 30 reposts on X. We're going for a new record. It's right here on screen. This little button here. Repost it, and if we get to 30, I'm giving away a mug. This will be my 4th night in a row of giving an FPL mug away. I'm just burning cash. just burning cash. These are the mugs on offer. Russell's dropping a Halloween one tomorrow as well, which is exciting. Yes, Gold, legend. Great to have you here, my friend. Gold, we're going for 30 reposts on this, on X, on the stream post. It's pinned to my profile. At 30, we're giving away a FPL mug. Boom. Okay. So we're going to do ALFPL top 4, go through the 4 most talked about FPL assets from the day. Send teams if you fancy it. If you want to send through your team. Yes, Bateman, legend. Russell is going away on holiday with Alf Mug Profits. Damn straight he is. We've been chatting about some sort of like more official partnership, which I think is needed at this point. Barclays Bank is about to get involved and just say, Alf, what are you doing with these mugs, mate? The mic isn't in the best place, is it? Sorry. There you go. That might be better. Sorry about that. I've got a little notification coming up here. Let me know if there's anything wrong going on with the audio. That should all be good though. Yeah, so it's all good stuff. All good stuff. I hope everyone's doing well. Game week 10. Game week 10 deadline is nigh. It is so close. I can taste it. I can't wait. I cannot wait for game week 10 to pop around already. Let's have a quick look at the fixtures. Just a little recap before we get into the other business. Newcastle, Arsenal. What a banger to start the game week off with. Bournemouth, Man City, Ipswich, Leicester. I think that's going to be a really good game. I think Delap's going to do a thing. Liverpool, Brighton. That's going to be good, isn't it? Forest, West Ham. Every game I'm just looking forward to. I'd watch all of these games. And then Spurs, Aston Villa, Man United, Chelsea. Look at that 4 on Sunday. That's so good. Make a little Sunday lunch. Watch the watch this 4:30 with some Sunday lunch. That's my dream this week. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, so send me a team. We can also do polls. So if anyone's got any questions, I want to do like live polls on Twitter, on X, should I say. I will do them live and direct, and we will look at the results live on the show. So if anyone's thinking, oh, should I captain this person over this person? Or should I, buy this person over this person? We can do the polls live here this evening and watch the results come in. Let's get into it. Best of FPL X, first up. I'm going to show you first what the agenda looks like. So look, here it is in my bookmarks. So we've got Salah news, Gw10 news, Haaland news, Palmer news for the day, and then best of FPL X Wednesday. So those 4 we're going to get through this evening. Mark J is in the house. Engen, yes, hello. Good to have you here. Just chatting on X there. Nice one, Engen. Good to have you here. Yeah, just so we're all aware, I'm going to keep repeating it. If this number here gets to 30 this evening, we're doing a mug giveaway. The reposts, I've pinned it to my profile. Hit repost on X. We're doing a mug giveaway. Someone will win a mug. Check this out. River Plate fans in the, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Libertadores semi-final. Just wow. Look at the state of this. Has everyone seen this? Just ridiculous scenes. River Plate are Argentina, aren't they? Probably the most famous Argentina football club. Look at the state of that. Outrageous. Okay, I'm not a fan of Man City, but I like this tweet. I've generally never seen a club, player, fan base act so entitled. The lack of respect, the petty social media posts and comments from the players is genuinely baffling. If you don't follow football and loaded up Twitter today, you'd think Vinicius had died. Yeah, it's really strange, the Ballon d'Or stuff. Really is. What is going on with these guys? Sergio Aguero has said his bit. Well deserved. Rodri is the best player in the world. Football is for everyone, not just Real Madrid. They are so entitled. That's exactly the word that I would use. Entitled. Like, who do they think they are? Like, they don't own football. Like, get over yourselves. It's so ridiculous. I've really enjoyed all this Ballon d'Or stuff. I'm just so glad it's not a La Liga player for like the first time in 25 years or something. Danish is in the house. Yes, Danish. New ALFPL regular. Has come back for some more. And then this is the bird's eye view of that video I showed you a minute ago. That's the stadium. What on earth is going on here? Ridiculous stuff. Viggo Mortensen, who's a Real Madrid fan, has said his bit as well. Let me just read this to you. Viggo is coming out swinging against his own club. Vinicius, and let me just bring up we'll bring up a little picture of, we'll bring up the tweet, the picture of the tweet. Vinicius Jr. has been accused of being a spoilt child by Real Madrid fan Viggo Mortensen, best known as Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Real Madrid, after finding, this is what he said, Real Madrid, after finding out that their spoilt child was not going to win the Ballon d'Or, and the child was furious and sad, said that the club does not go where it is not respected, and the decision was made to support Vinicius Jr. and his tantrum about not going to Paris for the award ceremony, he wrote in a letter published in El Pas. It's being a bad loser, period. I'm a Real Madrid fan, but I think that if the club does not go where it is not respected, it is the club's fault for this type of stupidity, this unsportsmanlike and arrogant conduct. Hala Madrid, always, but how embarrassed this makes me. He sounds like a really weird dude, doesn't he? But yeah, you know, it is embarrassing. It is very, very embarrassing. Paul Scholes has said his bit. Rodri is a better footballer than Vinicius Jr. Rodri is a beautiful footballer. He lightens up a stadium for educated football people. Boom. I mean, that's Paul Scholes talking about a Man City. Talking about Eze's injured. That's big from Bateman there. Okay. We got some footy on, haven't we? Let's keep an eye on the scores. Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal Preston. So yeah, let's just have a quick look. Eze's injured, is he? That is quite major FPL news, isn't it? Eze. Let's have a look. As you're seeing him come off injured after finally picking up some form. Oh gosh. Eze going off with an injury. Not ideal, just randomly pulled up and put his hand up. Wasn't sprinting or anything. Daichi Kamada is coming on in his place. Fair enough. Real Madrid logic. Look at this. 59 matches, 5 goals, 11 assists, 1 title, well deserved for Luka Modric. 63 matches, 12 goals, 15 assists, 3 titles robbed, apparently. Yeah, like, what are they doing? Bateman, you'll like this. So, I think Fantasy Football Hub just copied this tweet from Focal. So Focal said, this is wild, and this guy has not made any transfers this season whatsoever, and he is currently 1,225. He just left his team. I'll pull it up. I'll big screen it. Here it is. So, Fantasy Football Hub just did their own version of it. Imagine being 265 in the world without making any transfers. But this is just a team that they made up, and some guy in here is pretty angry about it. Imagine copying someone else's tweet, redesign it to match your brand, and post it as your own. And I was like, whose tweet did they copy? Focal tweeted earlier today about the same. The difference is that Focal found an actual team and got massive feedback. The Hub crew just invented an imaginary team without saying that is the case, which could have potentially have a good rank. Inspired by. Yeah, they just robbed Focal's tweet. So strange, isn't it? They've not got enough. They're running out of content over there. Look at this. Would you have this Christmas jumper? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, Harry is a Chelsea fan. I'm obviously not, so I won't be buying that. But yeah, it's all right. Yeah, today I'm 2 years sober. Just thought I'd bring this up real quick. I won't kind of spend too much time on it, but something I'm pretty proud of. Yeah, Eze's genuinely injured. We literally just saw that. This has been reposted by Andy 9 minutes ago, and Matt Woosnam has come out with the news. So it looks like Eze's out. I mean, it's probably a bit of a relief to FPL managers because now they absolutely can get rid of him if they've still got him. Yeah, thanks, Gold. I'm pretty proud of it, and I've never really had an issue with drinking. It wasn't anything like that. It's just more I just started hating having hangovers, and I was like spending too much money. So a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I got a couple of texts today being like, oh, you're recovering. I'm like, no, I'm not. I just stopped. Didn't like it. Yeah, thank you, Bateman. Good, well done for you. Is it 12 years for you? Did you say earlier? That's mad. Nice work. This is the sort of thing. This sort of thing is honestly why I still have Twitter. Yeah, this is pretty good. If there was ever a weekend for Haaland to blank, it's this one. The pain would be too much for some new owners, and they'd probably quit. From Volo, Andy Martin. Around the same time, I don't know who did it first. If there was ever a weekend for Haaland to score 4 goals, it's this one. The pain would be too much for some sellers, and they'd probably quit. Does anybody know who did the first tweet here? Does anybody know? Thank you, Tom. Great to have you here, mate. Golden Goal is in the house. It's a big Haaland Salah week, isn't it? It's going to be mega. I can't wait to board the pain train. When can we officially board the pain train? Please tell me. Oh, they're playing in the same day at the same time. That's what we need, guys. That's what we need. Haaland and Salah playing exactly the same time on the same day. Saturday night show is going to be mega. I will be locked and loaded because this is going to be one hell of a swingy week. I'm on Team Haaland. I think a lot of the chat are as well. I'm keeping him. He stays. The show goes on. I am not selling Erling Haaland. It's crazy to me. You get him for a reason at the start of the season. I play the long game in FPL. Get him in. Forget about him. I chose Haaland, not Salah. There's no chance in hell that I'm selling him. Wade here for the pain. Yeah, I am as well. Like, I look forward to those shows so much. Like putting on the look. I'll just play the sad music now, real quick. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Look, it's all teed up. I'm ready. Can't wait. I'm gonna make it super dramatic on Saturday. Just make it as sad as I possibly can. Yes. Okay, so Salah Haaland, it's going to be a mad week for that. Yeah, Fantasy Football Hub stole Focal's tweet. Trying to hold off early transfers while everyone is buying the budget forwards you want. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? 420, just saying. It's hard. It's pretty hard when people are buying the transfers you got your eye on and the prices are going up at like Tuesday night. The top performing premium players this season, who do you think are the most essential premiums to own? What do you guys think? I think for me, Son might be at the bottom of this list, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. I think Son and Ollie Watkins, obviously. Okay, so this is going to be my ranking of these 6 players. I'm going to put Palmer at 1. I'm doing Salah at 2, Saka at 3, Haaland 4, Son 5, Watkins 6. What do you think about that? Gold is selling Haaland. I love it. Gold, be ready for Saturday night, my friend. It's going to be incredible. It's just, what a season that you can't like have both and have like a decent team. And also, the captaincy variance is going to be crazy. Like, if you do have Haaland and Salah, and Ash from Juice has both, like, you have to pick one or the other. So I just hope it's not like they both score 10 points. That's what I want. I want one of them scoring 30 points and one of them blanking. That's what I need. That's what I'm all about. Make sure you give it a like, everyone. And just for Thomas W is in the house. Just so everyone is aware, we're doing a mug giveaway at 30 reposts. I don't think we're going to make it this evening. I'm just saying. So if you go to my X profile, hit repost, this button here, we need that to get to 30, and I'm giving away an FPL mug. I'll keep reminding everyone because new people come into the stream all night long. People are seriously thinking about Darwin Noodles. Seeing some Darwin Núñez whispers on the timeline. Every time Darwin disappoints people, people say they'll never go there again. But then you know what happens? People forget. They don't remember. They don't care. We're not seriously, I said this last night, we're not seriously thinking about, yes, Panda's in the house. Hello, mate. We're not seriously thinking about Darwin Noodles, are we, guys? Look at the red. Look at the red. I guess that's because Jota's out, right? How are people seriously considering Darwin Noodles at this point? That's not a thing, is it? It's not a thing. I think it's just like to get. Is it like? Are they fishing for engagement or something? It can't be real. Is anyone holding Solanke for the next 2? I think I might hold, guys. We had a chat about this last night. I think. Excuse me. I think that I'm going to hold Solanke for like the next 2 game weeks. So if I go to my team, oh, it's done this thing again. Oh, I tell you what, guys, I'm using Fantasy Football Hub. I pay for it. I don't like it. They're not a sponsor. I actually just pay for this. I don't understand it. I don't understand what's going on. I keep having to put in my name to get my team up. It's just not good. So yeah, I'm thinking about keeping Solanke for another couple of game weeks. He's got some really good fixtures coming up. Ipswich at home being the one that I've got my eye on. And that is game week 11, I believe. Let's have a look at Spurs. Yeah, Spurs Ipswich, Sunday the 10th of November. I think after that game is when I decide about what I'm doing with Solanke. I think he's a keep. What do you guys think? Yeah, Ipswich home, Villa home, Ipswich home. Like, surely he's got something in him. And I need that. I got him in my wild card. I was expecting big things. He's just got like 1 assist in the last 4 game weeks or something. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Darren Noodles is never a genuine option. Yes. Okay, let's just try and understand what's happening here. So FPL Olympian is saying what? He's saying, or they're saying, should I say, Darwin Núñez is now a genuine option with Jota expected to miss the next few games. These fixtures should suit Darwin as the above teams all operate with a high line and Darwin thrives in open space. What is that? It's not real. It's not real, is it? Practically no fixtures suit Darwin if you have watched him play. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He's still a solid, cheap, short-term route into the Liverpool attack for those unable to afford Salah. High risk, high reward sort type of asset. Yes, I'm punting on him for 2 home games before I wildcard as I can't afford Salah now. Fair enough. He'll be a starter, but unless Slot changes things up a little, I don't see him being utilised to his strengths. Yeah, we'll see about that. I just can't see it myself. It's just almost a thing. I'm never doing it. I'm never getting him in my team. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Not happening. KDB has been ruled out until after the international break, so we'll miss at least the next 2 games. Great for Foden, not so good for Haaland. Yep, that's Olympian again. Friend of the channel. Yeah, so there's the FPL captain obvious. Imagine copying that focal tweet on Fantasy Football Hub. Southampton straight after the international break before Real Madrid and Manchester City in the space of a week. Am I overthinking, or is there a chance some key Liverpool players are rested in Game Week 12? Yeah, maybe, right? Game Week 12 being Southampton. Where's Liverpool? I think I need to bring up the fantasy. I'm more used to the fantasy side. Game Week 11. Game Week 12. Yeah, so Southampton, Liverpool. Harry's wondering whether or not Liverpool players are going to get a rest, which could well be the case. FPL mate, thinking of going 1 week early on wildcard and doing something like this in Game Week 11. Although this team is mostly set up for Game Week 12 onwards, I think it looks slightly better than my current Game Week 11 team. Still unsure. I may still wildcard in 12. I may not wildcard at all. So he's going Haalandless. He's going Salah, Saka, Palmer, and Bomo midfield. It's banging. Cunha, Raul, Nicholas Jackson. I don't think Cunha's the guy. We did this last night. Cunha, I don't believe is going to be as good as the likes of Nick Jackson, Raul, Wissa even. And just because everyone's going for him, he's not for me. I don't like doing what everyone's doing, so I'm instantly turned off by Cunha. Brad Mayer still got his triple captain. That is great stuff for him. 100 likes and I'll transfer in Darwin and captain him. 100 likes, it's already done. It's already done. Yeah, people tagging me into posts now. I love it. He's doing it. He's got to do it. So he will be most certainly on the pain train on Saturday evening. I'm sure of it. I'm into it. I was thinking about captaining Delap. What do you guys think of that? All right, let's do ALFPL top 4. This is where I cover the 4 most talked about assets of the day. We'll start from the top. The only luck between Haaland and Salah this week is variance. Good luck. Huge tweet from Bullet. Hide the cannoli. He's not a genuine option. You have to be good to be a genuine option. If anything, Darwin starting makes Salah and Diaz a worse option. Yes, I totally agree with that. Repost from me. This was supposed to be the Salah section, but it seems as though Darwin is talk of the town when it comes to Liverpool and Salah. I know people will hate me, but I think this man outscores Salah in the next 2 home games. We'll go for it, Raul. Sold Saka for Salah. So good. So good. Oh man, Corey's a bloody good meme lord. Big fan. Let's have a quick look. All right, let's have a quick look at the reposts. We're on 6 reposts. I don't think a mug giveaway is happening tonight. This needs to go to 30 reposts. If it does, we're giving away a mug. We are not remotely there at the moment. Gives me a break. Casemiro brace. What? Bateman's got his eye on some Man United assets over the next few game weeks. Wow. Okay, people are going to be in pain here, guys. All right, Bateman. I think this is going to be really funny because we're going to see quite a lot of people bring in some Man United assets. And now you're a much better manager than I am. I'm wondering who's going to be right here. My take is this. Let's clip this, okay? I think getting Man United assets is not the right move to be doing over the next few game weeks. I know that you're into it. Let's see what happens. I just think it's such an unknown, isn't it? Like, you need to be surely doing things that are going to result in potentially more points for your team. And the risk of Man United assets for me doesn't seem like a viable route to that. Points predictions. Let's go midfield. Let's go 11 to 14. See if this app is any good. Bruno, 20.2 predicted points. I'm sure I'm winding Bateman up, even showing like the AI, what the AI thinks of it. Garnacho, 19.3. Bateman, listen, people laughed at me when I captained Brereton Diaz in double game week 34 last year. Doing so got me... Yeah, man. I hear it. And this is it, right? Like, you're probably right. And I like the the differential thoughts on it because it's very against the grain, isn't it? Like, I really respect it. I just can't see it happen. I'm not gonna do it. I just feel like I don't want to pull my team apart. Who do I even get in? I'm not getting in a forward from Man United, right? Because who is it? Højlund or Xerxes? That's not happening. Who am I selling out of my midfield here? Winks? If I can sell Winks for Garnacho, I might be in on this. I hate United, but it's another huge punt. Yeah, man, I love it. Hopefully it works out. I'm not getting a Man United defender. Like, Onana actually might be the only guy that I would consider because he saves a lot. But anyone else seems a little bit risky to me. Let them do their thing. I just love the endless switching of Saka, Son, Foden, Salah, etc. Managers acting like they have endless transfers. Yes. Yep. I think if you've got a player who's going to play 80 minutes expected, just leave him in your team. This is what I don't get about FPL managers. Like, so much FOMO and like knee-jerk reactions. It just leads to a ticket to the pain train. I'll pick up the pieces on Saturday night. Botowski. Some people can't seem to understand why I've sold Haaland. Let's read this out. I agree it's very risky and not for everyone, but I was happy to do it, and here are my reasons. I don't think he's the best captaincy option now until around game week 20. Game week 20? What's happening game week 20? I can't even go that far. Nottingham Forest at home? Come on. Man United at home? Even Spurs at home? Crystal Palace away, you captain Haaland? I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that. Selling him has allowed me to get Salah and Palmer. I had neither previously. Yep. I think that's fair. If you haven't got two of the three, and the three being Salah, Saka, Palmer, then I see why people are making the move. Fortunately, I have 2 of the 3. I've got Palmer and Saka and Haaland. So I'm just cool. Like, there's no point in me doing it. But I get why people are doing it if they haven't. He doesn't seem like himself to me. Maybe that's because City have been without Roger and KDB. Yeah, fair point. He only got 12 points from his last 4 games, and one of them was at home to Southampton. He only has 16 more points than players like Chris Wood, but costs 9 million more. I can now have fun with my captaincy picks rather than captaining him purely out of EO fear. I think there's justification to keep and justification to sell. Good luck, whatever you decide to do. It's going to be a big week, guys. It's going to be a big, big week. The Haaland Salah stuff. And the great thing about it is that, yeah, as I said, the people who have both, they need to pick a captain. So, like, no one's safe here. Haaland will feast on that Spurs defence. Yeah, damn straight he will, Wade. Bruno, Dallo for Eze and Trent. From Bateman. Love it. Engen, who's in the chat. I see a lot of people captaining Salah this week, including me. Here are some stats that you might not have known. Salah stats versus Brighton. 14 matches, 9 goals. 3 of them penalties. 6 assists. Bloody hell. 9.09 XG. 2.65 XA. 129 touches in the box, 63 shots, 26 shots on target. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared about Salah this weekend. It's going to be hard. No one's safe. No one is safe. I'm having my own debate going to gameweek 12 to gameweek 18. This is FPL Chubbs. Should we get more positive news on Gabriel and Son? I'm likely to not take a hit from Haaland to Salah in 2 moves. Then it poses the question, is Son worth selling for Salah in game week 12? It's just too much planning, Chubbs. I mean, he's already thinking about game week 12 to 18. Like, he needs to put the app down, doesn't he? Harry, people using Dunk being injured as a reason to buy Salah this week, forgetting Haaland plays Brighton in game week 11. Yes, totally. Like, that's a silly argument, isn't it? Dunk's not even that elite. Mo Salah, game week 9 goal, saw him pass the 100 points mark in matches against Arsenal. Next up for Salah is the side he has the 2nd most points against, Brighton. Wow. Mo Salah, guys. I get it. What are his fixtures after this? He's got Brighton, Aston Villa, Southampton, Man City at home, Newcastle. Yeah, it's not easy fixtures. Found a way to get Salah without selling Haaland from Prop Joe. What's he done here? Out Gabriel, in Aït-Nouri, out Trent, in Mikalenkovic, out Matoma, in Mo Salah, out Nick Jackson for Raul. 4-point hit. Is he doing it? To be fair, Salah has 7 seasons of 200 plus scores under his belt. Looking at just 3 games is kind of what we're laughing at the Haaland sellers for doing. Interesting point there from friend of the channel, Lewis. Bateman is in the chat. Here he is, the GOAT. Why the collective hard on for Salah? A total of 0.57 non-penalty expected goals in his last 3 Premier League matches from 6 shots. Wow. Yeah. These are good stats. These are the stats we need. Bateman is not buying Haaland this week. I love it. That makes me think I'm doing something right. I'm with you, Bateman. Let's take a look at Palmer. Price rise. Oh yeah, look at this. Remember when Palmer was 5 mil last season? I got him at 4.9, I think he was. What a crazy, crazy season that was with Palmer. Colm Bugler. Elite FPL raid. Yes. Yelena is in the house. Hello, everyone. Welcome to ALFPL. You got to hit repost, guys, on the stream on X. It's pinned to my profile. It's at the top. I've got it on screen here. If we get to 30 tonight, I'm giving an FPL mug away. I don't think we're getting to 30. I don't think we got the minerals for this evening. And you know what? I just fancy a break, to be honest, from having to go onto Etsy, the Etsy store, and buying mugs for people, because it's sort of like 7 nights in a row at this point. I do my stream. This is what my evening looks like. I do my stream at about 8 p.m, stop at about 9. I then have to go onto the FPL store, do a mug, get someone's details, send it out. Then I have to go and make thumbnails for like half an hour, and then I try and get 5 hours sleep. And then it all starts again. So listen, you're helping me out. If we get to 30 tonight, we're doing a mug giveaway. There's a long way to go. Palmer, I think I'll be captaining Palmer this game week. FPL Gold in the chat. He's going Palmer. That is great stuff. Man United away. I think that is going to be a good game for Chelsea. No offense to any Man United fans, but I love it. Gold, I respect it. It's not looking good, is it, guys? Yelena, we need a repost from you. Stop playing your game, whatever it is, Candy Crush or whatever. Get off your game, Yelena. Go on to X, hit repost. Jobs are good in Launch Pod. James is here. Hello, mate. James helped me with my microphone yesterday because it was sounding gargly, and he fixed it. And there we go. James just working his magic. We are on 7. We're on 7 reposts. We need to get to 30. Okay, let's do some more tweets. Always what you expect from fantasy doesn't happen. Haaland will outscore Salah in the next weeks. 99%. 99%. In my opinion, Saka, Haaland, Palmer are the best for the next 10 weeks. This is the trio that I've got. So I listen. The fact he's just going with 99% here is great. I love it. But I'm also very happy with this because these are the 3. These are my 3 guys, the trifecta, if you will. Saka, Haaland, Palmer. Who needs Mo Salah? Hide the cannoli. The reason I'm thinking of selling Haaland, ? Haaland has to score 2 goals to get more points than Saka, Palmer, Salah or Son. Yes, but Haaland has the capability of scoring like 5 goals. It's going to happen this season. He's going to score 5 goals against someone this season. That is inevitable. So just keep him, captain him. That's where my head's at. FPL Juice is in the house. Yes, legendary stuff going on. All right, guys, let's get real clutch here. FPL Juice, Yelena, James. We've got some big names. We've got Bateman. We've got all the big names here. Okay, we need this number here on screen, this repost, to get to 30, and I'm giving an FPL mug away to someone. What's the maths on that? We are currently, 22 away from an FPL mug giveaway this evening. So go onto X. It's pinned to my profile. It's ALF_FPL. Hit repost. We could get this done this evening. That's all I'm asking. I'm not even asking it. I don't want to give away any more mugs. FPL Chubs again. I need to make an FPL Chubs section. Many engagement managers will switch to a 3 midfield premium structure of Salah, Saka and Palmer. Having looked at a few captaincy metrics, how often do you captain Salah? ? In my book, Saka and Palmer have done enough to convince me they're at the levels. I totally agree with that. Alf wants to give Russell more mug cash. I don't. I think I've spent about 30 quid on like mug giveaways in the last 24 hours. That's what it feels like. More holiday. Yeah, I'm just financing Russell. It's ridiculous. What do you guys think about this situation? In the chat, give it to us straight like a pear cider made out of 100% pears. Who is going to win the game week? Mo Salah, captainers, or Haaland, captainers? Those are the two. And you know what? Let's do a little poll. Who's winning the game week? Who's winning game week 10? Haaland caps, Salah caps. Big poll here. Get some emoji magic. Who's winning game week 10? Haaland caps, Salah caps. It's going to be a big game week with lots of pain. I am here for it. Salah. Let's go to the actual game week here. Salah's looking at 8.1 points, Haaland 7.7, around the same. Palmer captainers, guys. Is Palmer the guy? Do I just do a little cheeky Palmer captain this week? Also, do we know much about Gabriel at this point? What's happening with him? Gabriel injury. I don't think there's much news at the moment about Gabriel. Okay. Why do I have to click on that? I'm not clicking on that. Ben White and Gabriel injury updates from Mikel Arteta as they... from the Metro. Why aren't they just giving us the news? I'm not clicking on links. According to Arteta, Gabriel could be out for 2 years, so nailed on to start game week 10. Yeah. Van de Ven injured. That's massive, isn't it? According to Mark. It's just so many injuries. Van de Ven now. Van de Ven. Van de Ven sub off due to injury. Wow. Okay. Another one bites the dust. Spurs 2, City 0. Leicester have scored. City, Manchester City. 2-0. Werner Sarr. I actually don't know what's the team for this. Let's have a look. I'm not familiar with what the team looks like. EFL. Maybe I just look on Twitter. Let's just do that. Like Google is a rubbish experience nowadays, isn't it? Like you just go on there and it's like you can't get what you want ever. Sick of it. What is this team? Here we go. All right, so we got Ortega, Lewis, Stones, Akanji, strong defense. I'm happy that Gvardiol has been rested. Aki, Gundogan, McAtee, O'Reilly, Savinho, Nunes, Foden. Wow, that is a very, very strange team, isn't it? What does this McAtee guy look like? Look at him. O'Reilly. Who have they got up front? Smashing second goal from Juice. If you're watching, hit repost from Colm. Yes. What are we on? We're on 11. We need 19 more reposts and we're doing a mug giveaway. Guys, we can do a 19. Surely we can get 19 reposts. We've got 260 viewing across X and YouTube. Listen, someone out there can win an FPL mug this evening if this post, this repost here, sorry, this post on my, this pin to my X profile gets to 30 reposts. It's so easy. We're on 12. 18 more, and we're doing a mug giveaway. The poll is hot. It looks like we've got a bit of a split here. 55% versus 44. 9 votes all in. That'll tick away. I think Salah's going to be the guy, isn't he? All right, let's keep going. So we got some Gw10 tweets as well, just a couple here. One of the most transferred in players this week is Gw10 at 6.2 million. He offers defensive returns and an attacking threat. Is he in your plans? His next 5 fixtures are Bournemouth away, Brighton away, Tottenham home, Liverpool away, Forest home. I'm a big fan of this guy. How does he keep doing it? He's got clean sheet potential, sort of. He's got bonus point potential, we know that. He scores goals. He's got it all. He's 1 mil cheaper than Trent. He's a fantastic player. Brand FPL, Trent, 7 mil. He is now becoming a burden to hold given his price tag and rewards. He is more reserved to defend and his attacking potentials are diminished. Gw10 is his best replacement. Just some gold in there, some absolute gold. He's replying to himself there, is he? Oh, maybe it's just a thread. It's a thread. Should we have looked through this thread from Brand FPL? Just going to repost it. Time to sell Haaland, question mark. Which essential to keep? Players and fixtures to target. Latest injuries and bans, caps and target. Sell Haaland or keep? Haaland 15.2 mil. XGI 1. After his hauling form in gameweek 1 to 5, his form has seen a decline in the last 4 GWs. Given his price, 15.2 mil. If you don't have Haaland in your team, this is not the time to bring him in. If you have him and Salah, you are good to go. I don't know if having both of them is a good to go situation, because who do you captain? That's the issue. With KDB injury, he is out of form, and we have seen cheaper forwards deliver more than him. His only perfect replacement is Salah. Which essential to keep in target? Salah, 12.7 mil. Should be a priority target to consider, especially when he is playing against a weak defensive side, Brighton. Palmer, 11 mil, XGI 0.71. He is a player to keep, not ignore. He is in great form. He is on free kicks and penalties. Saka, the Arsenal essential, was back in Game Week 9 where he scored a brilliant goal after sitting down Robertson. With his price, he is a cheap essential. Trent, yeah, becoming a burden. And Bomo, he's a perfect target given his price. And Bomo is fantastic, isn't he? I just want to see what his EO is. Where is he? There he is. Ownership 37.8. He's going up, isn't he? Ownership is going up. He's one of the highest owned players. Haaland is 73.2% owned. This could be a massive game week for Salah owners and Salah captainers, couldn't it? So Foden's playing number 9 for City tonight. That's crazy. That is crazy. Guys, we're on 17 reposts. We're getting close. We've got 311 viewers from X right now. If you're listening to these words, if the repost number on the stream, which is pinned to my profile, gets to 13 more than it's on now, we're doing a mug giveaway. So someone in the chat is going to get an FPL mug from the FPL store, and we'll be breaking a record for ALFPL reposts on the streams. We go live every night. We're trying to break records. I think that Stevo has the record for the most streams, consecutive live streams, and that is 2 weeks. This is my 8th live show in 8 days, and I'm going for this record. Elite FPL have the record. I'm going for it. All right. So hit repost. Someone's winning a mug. Everyone's happy. It takes a second. If you're listening on YouTube or watch on YouTube, please give it a subscribe. Look at this. Look at all these guys just reposting. 30 reposts. Yeah, Hungarian George. Let's do this, man. Bateman's reposted it. Alf wants to give away yet another mug, but the bar has been set at 30 retweets in order for it to happen. Can you help him out? What's this thread about with Captain Obvious? Oh, lucky. Tom's replying to things. Look at Tom. Yelena, Juice. Look at Tom just coming in with his red, as if he's like some sort of headmaster. Look at him. No transfers made. Imagine making that up. Except FPL Captain Blues is completely wrong, and it's a real team. No transfers made. Imagine making that up. Tom's just starting some beef here with Captain Obvious. I'm here for it. What is he doing? And then Captain Obvious come in and said they got it from Focal and no transfers is BS unless free hit and wild card does not count. I'm just going to put, I hate it when you two fight. Tom, my nemesis, just out here, just being Aggie as normal. Delboy, yeah. We're on 19, guys. 11 more reposts. 11 more reposts. There are some people watching the stream. We're getting up to around the 400 mark right now on X. Can we get... I'm going to keep asking. Can we get this stream up to 30 reposts on X? If so, we're doing a mug giveaway. It is as simple as that. FPL. Just on a little search here. Mo's doing some things. Anyone going no Haaland, the team he can put together is really strong. Mo's graphics are on fleek. Look at that. That is clean. I just don't think you need Salah, Palmer and Saka. Is Rodgers a problem? Do we think Rodgers is a problem, guys? Because I heard a rumour that his minutes might be at risk. Let's just have a quick look. It's important we cover this. Rodgers will be the 8th man. Just need Pedro to step up his recovery now. This is the front 7 I want to have by game week 13. It's too much planning. No Watkins, no Rodgers today. My manager knows how to do it. Okay, it looks like Rodgers is getting a good evening. It looks like Rodgers is getting a rest, which is definitely needed. What's happening with Villa? Is there like... Can I just type... I just need the scores. EFL scores. Here we go. That's more like it. Let's keep an eye on this. Liverpool 2-0. Oh wow, they're having a little pre-game before the game week starts. Aston Villa, who scored? Duran, of course, and Eze. Wow, Eze scored in the EFL. That's got to hurt managers. Newcastle, Chelsea. Newcastle are winning 2-0. Isaac. We know about Spurs City. It's mad that they have to do EFL, isn't it? It really is strange. Like, just play more Prem games, please. I'm not sure, actually, Mark, if the draw is after the games tonight. I could try and figure that out if you want. When is the next EFL draw? Let's see if Perplexity AI is going to be working tonight. The next EFL Carabao Cup draw will be October 30th. After the conclusion of the fourth round matches. Yes, correct. Arsenal versus Spurs would be spicy. Yeah, I just don't think it's... They're not going to play their full teams, are they? It's almost just not needed, this whole competition. Carabao Cup? Like, what? I know it's been going on for a while, many, many years, but it just doesn't feel like it's needed at this point. Why do we need this cup? Someone tell me. Give them a rest, for crying out loud. All right, let's have a little repost check. We're on 21, guys. We're on 20. 9 more. How do we... Someone tell me how we do this. We need 9 more. We're literally like almost there. We're up to 414 views on X. Guys, I'm going to repeat it. If the reposts for this stream get to the 30 mark this evening, I'm giving away an FPL mug to someone in the chat. Someone who's reposted. And the mugs look like this. From the FPL store. All you have to do is hit repost and you'll be entered into the prize draw for the FPL mug. Prize draw from the FPL store. Simple as that. Mark, as we talk in cup games, can we have all teams in round one of this in later rounds? I want to see Prem teams rock up to non-league sides more. So you want it more like FA Cup styles. Thank you very much for the charity donation instead of a mug when I won the other day, by the way. Appreciated it. Yeah, of course, man. No worries. Happy to assist. Happy to facilitate that. It's a nice cause as well. I took a look at the website. Of course, Bateman. We're still on 21, guys. We might have to call it. We're at 9 PM. Listen, we will get to 30 reposts in the future. Just want to make sure I've gone through everything here. I think we've got through all the tweets. We've got through all the tweets. We are not going to be doing a mug giveaway this evening. And that's fine. There'll always be tomorrow night and the night after that and the night after that. Tomorrow will be my 9th live stream in a row, which is exciting. So make sure you tune into that. I will be diving deep into FPL X before gameweek 10 deadline and finding all the nice bits from FPL X. That's what we do on the weekday shows. I'll also be live on Saturday night with the Pain Train, going through the best tweets of the day. Great to have you all here this evening. Thank you so much. Stay hydrated, and remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.